Islam Zindabad.
Pakistan Interior Minister linking Pakistan cricket team's victory to Islam is not an isolated case. Here, former Pakistan cricket captain Waqar Yunus excited about namaz being offered on the cricket field.
ग्राउंड में खड़े होकर नमाज पढ़ी जो कि हिंदुओं के बीच में खड़े होकर, so that was really something very very special for me.
And these are not isolated incidents either. Now here Inzamamul Haq, former Pakistan cricket captain, on converting foreign players to Islam.
7 गोरे उसके साथ मस्जिद में जाना शुरू हो गए थे. उन्होंने भी कुरान पढ़ा, सारी चीजें पढ़ी. जिससे उन्होंने कुरान पढ़ा, हमारा दीन, तो उन्होंने देखा कि ये तो सारी चीजें सही हैं.
Pakistan cricket's bigot-e-azams unmasked. That's our top focus on India First. And these are not isolated incidents. In 1982, Imran Khan said when he plays against India, he does not see it as a game of cricket, but thinks of Kashmir and regards it as jihad. And Imran Khan today is the Prime Minister of Pakistan. There are multiple such instances, blatant, brazen bigotry by Pakistani cricketers. I'm Gaurav Sawant. We will expose Pakistan's bigot-e-azams. But first, the headlines. Aryan Khan's bail plea hearing adjourned again. Narco Bureau to counter arguments by Shah Rukh Khan's son's lawyers tomorrow. Only 2 more working days left before High Court takes a Diwali break. More mark flies as Aryan Khan's drug probe deepens. Maharashtra minister now releases the marriage certificate of NCB zonal head Sameer Wankhede as a 5-member NCB team questions him over allegations of extortion. Supreme Court appoints a 3-member panel headed by a former Justice of the Supreme Court to inquire into the alleged Snoopgate scandal. Rahul Gandhi says opposition's stand has been vindicated. Captain Amrinder Singh floats a new political party months ahead of Punjab elections, says open to seat sharing with the Bharatiya Janata Party. Navjot Singh Sidhu calls captain a spent cartridge. World Health Organization delays approval for Bharat Biotech's Covaxin again, seeks clarification to conduct a final risk-benefit assessment. Decision likely on the 3rd of November now. Big story and a major achievement for India. The country has successfully launched the nuclear-capable Agni 5 surface-to-surface ballistic missile from the Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam Island off the coast of Odisha in Balasore. Now, the Agni 5 uses a 3-stage solid-fuel engine and is capable of successfully striking targets at a range of up to 5,000 kilometers with a very high degree of accuracy. The missile has been developed by the Defense Research and Development Organization and is the longest range missile that India has successfully test fired. The Agni 5 is in line with India's stated policy of credible minimum deterrence that underpins the commitment to no first use, the government said in a statement. I quickly want to cut across to India Today's executive editor Shiv Arur for more on this big missile test. Shiv, Agni 5 has been test fired before. This is the 7th test. This test extremely significant given the security scenario at the line of actual control.
Well, Gaurav, the Agni 5 happens to be India's longest range strategic weapon. It is a nuclear-capable ballistic missiles capable of ranges upwards of 5,000 kilometers. There are some reports which suggest it has ranges of up to 6,000, 7,000, probably even 8,000 kilometers or more. But that aside, this is a momentous test. It's the first test that's taken place since 2018. It isn't a surprise test. There was always a test of this kind that was going to happen. This was a user trial by India's Strategic Forces Command, the nuclear command that tests the Agni 5 from time to time. And like I said, it was tested off the east coast, the integrated test range of Odisha, and it's said to have been a successful test. Very interestingly, the Ministry of Defence, while announcing this test, has also said that this test is in pursuance of India's credible minimum nuclear deterrent and very much in keeping with India's no first use nuclear policy. Now, the Agni 5 happens to be the flagship weapon as far as India's land-based deterrent is concerned, with a range of between 5,000 and 8,000 kilometers. You can only imagine what all is actually within India's nuclear strike range, with this kind of weapon. And in the current atmosphere, the kind of message it sends out, will be interpreted in the usual way by China and Pakistan. There are already some noises from, Pakistani analysts. You can bet that Global Times and some of the other usual suspects in Beijing and elsewhere will have bitter things to say or alarming things to say about how this test has destabilized the region, etc. But that's par for the course. India's strategic program is something that has been pursued indigenously with Indian know-how. This is technology that's never been imported like many of the other things that India has in its military arsenal. So the missile program is something to be very proud of, very much part of India's nuclear arsenal, and very importantly, no first use.
Shiv, for the moment, many thanks for joining me. I now want to shift focus to our top story. From former Pakistan cricket captain Mushtaq Mohammad, who called Pakistan cricket team's victory over Team India in 1978 match, victory of Muslims over Hindus, to Imran Khan saying playing against India is like jihad for Kashmir. There are multiple instances of Pakistan's brazen bigotry. Cricket lovers in India found Waqar Yunus and Pakistan's Interior Minister Sheikh Rashid's comments on Islam, namaz and cricket as shocking or shameless. But this is not even the tip of the iceberg. Pakistan's Interior Minister Sheikh Rashid linked Pakistan's victory over India in a World T20 match at Dubai to Islam, claiming Muslims not just in Pakistan but even in India were emotionally with Pakistan's victory.
हमारा फाइनल आज ही था और दुनिया के मुसलमान समेत हिंदुस्तान के मुसलमानों के उनके जज्बात पाकिस्तानी टीम के साथ थे. सारी आलम इस्लाम को फतेह मुबारक हो. पाकिस्तान जिंदाबाद, इस्लाम जिंदाबाद.
Not an isolated case, considering former Pakistan cricket captain and pace battery Waqar Yunus telling a Pakistan television channel that the high point for him was to see Mohammad Rizwan offer namaz on the field in front of Hindus during the drinks break.
जिस तरीके से स्ट्राइक रोटेशन थी, जिस तरीके पे उनके चेहरे पे नजर आ रहा था, दैट वाज अमेजिंग. और सबसे अच्छी बात जो रिजवान ने की कि फिर उसने माशाल्लाह उसने ग्राउंड में खड़े होकर नमाज पढ़ी, जो कि हिंदुओं के बीच में खड़े होकर. सो दैट वाज रियली something very, very special for me.
I was all excited. I was very excited.
There was outrage at his bizarre comment. Former India speedster Venkatesh Prasad hit out at Waqar's bigotry, saying, jihadi mindset of another level, shameless. And he was not the only one. International cricket commentator Harsha Bhogle too expressed his dismay, saying dangerous and divisive statement by Waqar. In fact, former India opener Wasim Jafar expressed his shock, saying, absolutely vile and disgusting comments, shameful. Under pressure, Yunus may have apologized, but there is a long history of bigotry in Pakistan cricket. Way back in 1978, when the first India-Pakistan Test series were played after close to 2 decades of no cricketing ties, the then Pakistan cricket captain Mushtaq Mohammad called Pakistan cricket team's win victory of Muslims over Hindus. The rot runs deep. Former Pakistan captain Imzamamul Haq boasts of trying to convert Brian Lara to Islam during the Karachi test.
2 साल के लिए, 3 साल के लिए इसी तरह प्लेयर होता था ब्रायन लारा. उसको हमने कराची में टेस्ट मैच था हमारा उनसे, तो मोहम्मद यूसुफ ने ना उसको खाने पे बुलाया उसने कहा कि इसको खाने पे बुला के ना इसको दीन की दावत देते हैं। उसको दावत दी, बताया कि जी हम अपने अल्लाह के किस तरह बात मानते हैं, किस तरह हजूर पाक सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम के तरीके के मुताबिक जिंदगी गुजारते हैं, किस तरह माँ बाप की बात मानते हैं, किस तरह बीवी के साथ मामलात करते हैं, किस तरह बच्चों की परवरिश करते हैं, किस तरह पड़ोसियों का ख्याल रखते हैं, किस तरह अपना कारोबार करते हैं, सारी चीजें बताई उसको। तो ब्रायन लारा ये सुन के खामोश हो गया थोड़ी देर के लिए, और उसके बाद कहते हैं कि हाँ इसी तरह ही रहना चाहिए।
And Shahid Afridi boasts about breaking the television set at his home after his young daughter imitated Aarti on TV while watching an Indian serial.
अंशा थी कि अक्सा थी, तो वो टीवी के सामने प्लस चल रहा था, और वो ये इंडियन ड्रामों में क्या होता है, थाली लेके यूं यूं करके, क्या कहते हैं उसको, पता नहीं, आरती, हाँ। पता नहीं क्या वो यूं कर रही टीवी के सामने खड़े हो गए। तो मैंने यूं करके देखा, तो मैं पता नहीं क्या हुआ कि मैंने यूं करके दीवार के अंदर ही टीवी कर दिया।
The list of bigotry appears to be endless, including Pakistan's Prime Minister Imran Khan during his cricketing years considered India-Pakistan cricket matches as jihad for Kashmir. Bureau Report, India Today. And joining me on India First is Madan Lal, cricketing legend, part of the 1983 World Cup winning team. Also with me is Aarti Tikku Singh, a senior journalist, and Kamar Cheema, a strategic and foreign affairs analyst who joins us from Pakistan. And Kamar Cheema, if I may, for your Prime Minister, a cricket match with India is like jihad for Kashmir. For Mushtaq Mohammed, a cricket victory is like Muslims winning over Hindus. What kind of rabid bigots play cricket in Pakistan, sir?
Well, I think there must be a clarity that one should not bring religion into sports or in. This is not something which is very much encouraging, and we have to keep that separate. But unfortunately, what we have seen that some of the people, and particularly the sportsmen, they have been doing it, and they have to see such kind of a situation. I think we are living in South Asia, and what happened with the Muhammad Shami had to see the Islamophobic content and Islamophobic remarks about
I
Muhammad
will come to that. Don't worry. I will also come to Muhammad Shami, and we will expose Pakistan on that also. Don't you worry. But my question is not about some nameless, faceless troll. My question is very specific, sir. It is about Imran Khan, who is Prime Minister of Pakistan. And he says, as a cricketer, that when he plays a match against India, it is jihad for Kashmir. Imran Khan is no faceless troll. Neither is Mushtaq Mohammed, who was Pakistan cricket captain. And he says that 1978 victory is victory of Muslims over Hindus.
Well, frankly speaking, what Imran Khan says that yes, everybody is really hurt what is happening with the Muslims of the Kashmir. So he spoke about that. This is kind of a jihad. So he may have
a jihad.
He may have been for that. So you just can't talk on that. But yes,
no. During the course of the broadcast, I will give you multiple instances, sir. आज आप गलत फंस गए हो. आपके देश को और आपके क्रिकेटर्स को हम बेनकाब करेंगे आज इस शो पर.
Okay, if Muhammad Shami have to face Islamophobic content,
yes, but nameless trolls that every Indian has criticized. But your Prime Minister, sir, there's a difference between nameless trolls and your Prime Minister. Arey chinta na kare, Aarti Tikku Singh, Pakistan and a certain ecosystem, it banks on unnamed trolls. Arey nahi Kamar Cheema sahab, sun lo. सच सुनने का मादा रखो. बहुत हो गई है, बहुत हो गई जी पाकिस्तान. जनाब अब सच सुनो. Aarti Tikku Singh, there is an ecosystem. It banks on unnamed trolls and tweets that were generated in Pakistan. Every sane Indian criticized Muhammad Shami being trolled, but in Pakistan it is the Interior Minister, Home Minister of Pakistan, who calls a match against India as Islam Zindabad. Waqar Yunus says namaz on field in front of Hindus is the moment of the match. Aarti Tikku Singh, is this bigotry at yet just a different level?
Of course, Gaurav, it is bigotry, but we shouldn't be surprised because the Islamic Republic of Pakistan by default is a bigoted nation because it believes in the supremacy of Islam, it believes in the supremacy of Muslims, it believes in the supremacy of their way of life. So have no illusions that this Islamic Republic of Pakistan, starting from their Prime Minister to General Bajwa to ministers and to their cricketers. They are going to speak the language of bigotry. They are going to propagate bigoted views, because also remember, Prime Minister Imran Khan went after France because France stood by the freedom of speech.
Yes.
When
No, and on the point of Mohammad Shami, Mohammad Shami was trolled by unnamed trolls. Majority of those tweets came from Pakistan. Agar India mein bhi kisi ne kiya na, every Indian criticized it. Every sane Indian criticized it. That's the difference.
We are proud of Mohammad Shami. We are proud of Irfan Pathan, and
we are proud of every cricketer. We don't see religion. Cricket is religion, not their religion.
On social media, who has any say or who has any influence, has come out in support of Irfan Pathan, Mohammad Shami, and all other Muslim cricketers, because we don't see them as Muslims. We see them as Indians. For us, they're not seen as Muslims.
But I want to bring in Madan Lal ji. Madan Lal ji, no, the point is, ये जो bigotry है, जो पाकिस्तान का दो मुहापन है, stay with me for a moment, no, Aarti, stay with me for a moment. Sir, ये जो पाकिस्तान की क्रिकेट टीम है, इनका जो इतिहास है, इनकी जो मानसिकता है, क्या ये अब खुलकर सामने आ गई है कि इमरान खान को भारत के खिलाफ मैच कश्मीर के लिए जिहाद लगता है? मुश्ताक मोहम्मद को 1978 की जो जीत थी पाकिस्तान की, वो मुसलमानों की हिंदुओं पर जीत दिखती है. शेख रशीद और वकार यूनुस का बयान, क्या सर ये पाकिस्तान की मानसिकता दिखाता है उनके क्रिकेट वर्ल्ड की?
गौरव, सी यू नो लाइक देयर मानसिकता की अगर बात कर रहे हैं, आई थिंक देयर मानसिकता इज सिक, total sick, you know, because Waqar Yunus has played a lot of cricket, international cricket. Giving such type of comments, I think it's a disgrace. He's bringing your own country in a disgraceful disgrace, you know, for the whole country, Pakistan. So, you know, like I've seen their players, you know, giving comments, you know, just, you know, not even knowing the facts of things, you know.
Yes.
Even a number of time I heard about their giving the comments, you know, freely giving comments to about Kashmir. You know. Let the politician decide everything, you know, that you play cricket. That's why we don't play cricket with them, because they bring the religion into sports, you know. That's the you know, jo comments.
Did you see this also, sir? Madan Lal ji, did you see this firsthand? Did you see this when you played Pakistan, when other matches were going on? You know, because there are so many instances of Pakistani cricketers trying to convert others, and I will bring those facts out today. But did you also see this firsthand?
No, this is I've seen it before also, because when we were playing in Sharjah,
yes.
Why Sharjah cricket was stopped, you know, because it was stopped because when Pakistan was winning, what they used to do, मतलब एक हफ्ता 2 हफ्ते हमारे जो इंडियन थे उनको वो चढ़ाते रहते थे, कुछ ना कुछ उनको बोलते रहते थे. That's why all the Indians from Sharjah told the High Commission that we will stop this cricket in Sharjah.
और क्या बोलते थे सर?
Sharjah cricket was stopped, you know.
So
you know, like they are uneducated people, you know. I'm not saying everyone, but these cricketers, you know, like they doesn't have any sense, and when they talk, they doesn't know what they are talking about. Let's be honest. और मेरे को इतना गुस्सा है जो वकार यूनुस ने जो कमेंट्स दिए है, मैं कहता हूं कि इसका कंट्री में, हमारे कंट्री में आना बंद कर देना चाहिए, बिल्कुल नहीं आने देना चाहिए इसको, क्योंकि देखिए ये ऐसे कमेंट्स कैसे दे सकते हैं आप? हाउ कैन यू गिव दैट कमेंट्स, यू नो, कि हिंदुओं के सामने वो उसने नमाज पढ़ रहे हैं. हमारे विराट कोहली ने, अगर आप देखें, उसको हक किया, उसको कांग्रेचुलेट किया, सब कुछ उसने किया. सबने तारीफ की पाकिस्तान क्रिकेट टीम की कि बहुत अच्छी क्रिकेट करे. कब पाकिस्तान जीता न्यूजीलैंड के खिलाफ, हमने तारीफ की है. बट हम वी आर वेल एजुकेटेड पीपल, एंड हम समझते हैं कि क्या बोलना है किस वक्त पर. इनको कोई समझ नहीं है, चाहे वकार हो, चाहे फरीदी हो, चाहे हक हो, जो या इमरान खान के ऐसे यू नो, मैं इमरान खान को भी काफी जानता हूं, पर ऐसे कमेंट्स देना शोभा नहीं देता, बिकॉज इट शोज योर कंट्री, व्हाट सॉर्ट ऑफ कंट्री यू आर.
सही बात है कमर चीमा साहब. None of this is hearsay. This is recorded either in print or on camera. For example, Imzamamul Haq, again former Pakistan cricket captain, he boasts on camera that Mohammad Yunus invited Brian Lara and tried to convert him to Islam.
Well, I think at this point where the people believe that one should go for and speaking that ask people to convert to Islam, this is what the Muslims have been doing for the centuries, and people just go and they offer them and tell about the religion of Islam. That does not mean it should be taken negatively. This is not
Really?
something odd. Every day, thousands of Christians get Muslims. Every day, many other people get Muslims. So you call that this is bigotry?
होल्ड
How
ऑन
is that
होल्ड ऑन
bigotry?
अरे सर
The
सुन लो
point is,
आप कितना कवर फायर दोगे सुन लो लिसन टू इंजमामुल हक आई विल कम बैक टू यू पहले सुन तो लो अरे सुन लो क्या कह रहे हैं पहले सुनो
एक प्लेयर होता था ब्रायन लारा, उसको हमने कराची में टेस्ट मैच था हमारा उनसे, तो मोहम्मद यूसुफ ने ना उसको खाने पे बुलाया। उसने कहा कि इसको खाने पे बुला के ना इसको दीन की दावत देते हैं। तो एक हमारे बुजुर्ग हैं कराची के शेख हाशिम साहब, वो अमेरिकन थे, तो 30-35 साल पहले मुसलमान हुए थे। अमेरिका और वेस्ट इंडीज करीब है, उन्होंने कहा कि उसको दावत देते हैं इस चीज़ की। उसको दावत दी, बताया कि जी हम अपने अल्लाह के किस तरह बात मानते हैं, किस तरह हजूर पाक सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम के तरीके के मुताबिक ज़िंदगी गुजारते हैं, किस तरह माँ बाप की बात मानते हैं, किस तरह बीवी के साथ मामलात करते हैं, किस तरह बच्चों की परवरिश करते हैं, किस तरह पड़ोसियों का ख्याल रखते हैं, किस तरह अपना कारोबार करते हैं, सारी चीज़ें बताई उसको। तो ब्रायन लारा ये सुन के खामोश हो गया थोड़ी देर के लिए, और उसके बाद कहते हैं कि हाँ इसी तरह ही रहना चाहिए।
भाई वो क्रिकेट खेलने जा रहा है कि धर्म बदलवाने जा रहा है? एंड मदन लाल जी, दिस इज नॉट वन इंस्टेंस, शोएब अख्तर टॉक्स अबाउट गजवाए हिंद, अटक से कटक तक एक धर्म की बात करते हैं। सकलेन मुश्ताक टॉक्स अबाउट इमरान खान, इंजमामुल हक trying to convert players of Australia, New Zealand, England. What kind of cricket is this, sir? Sir, Madan Lal ji, is this the spirit of cricket, or is this racket of conversion under the garb of playing cricket?
No, it's not a sports. It's not a cricket. The people, those who are talking like this, I think they have no sense. I told you before also. But मैंने कमर चीमा साहब का एक अभी YouTube में पीछे मैंने 2-3 घंटे पहले इंटरव्यू पढ़ा था। उसमें तो ये कंडेम कर रहे थे सबको कि ये नहीं करना चाहिए था। इन्होंने कंडेम किया, हर चीज को इन्होंने कंडेम किया। अब कैसे आप कवर कर रहे हो उनको?
मैं बताता हूँ। Give me a moment. What Waqar Yunus said, that was absolutely wrong. That was a toxic statement. But what happened with Mohammad Shami is also toxic mindset.
सर उसका तो सब इंडियन क्रिटिसाइज कर रहे हैं,
लेकिन मोहम्मद शमी के पीछे हम सब खड़े हैं। मोहम्मद शमी को किसी ने कुछ नहीं कहा।
दानिश कनेरिया के पीछे कोई नहीं खड़ा। दानिश कनेरिया को क्रिकेट नहीं खेलने दिया आपके देश में क्योंकि वो हिंदू है। किस तरह से उसके साथ आपने ट्रीट किया? आरती टिक्कू सिंह, the problem is the cricket playing world is apparently too politically correct to call out Pakistan's brazen bigotry from the Prime Minister who considers a cricket match as jihad for Kashmir to Imzamamul Haq who's trying to convert players. These people are, I mean, it's bizarre what they do.
Gaurav, like all the institutions in Pakistan, whether it's army, whether it's any other institution in Pakistan, they're all tools of jihad for the Pakistan army. They have radicalized every single institution in Pakistan, including cricket. For them, cricketers are their mujahideen on the ground. That's the kind of thinking that they have. So we shouldn't be surprised because they really believe that every single institution that exists in Pakistan, it is meant to destroy India. It is meant to hate India. It is meant to hate Hindus.
No, and then intellectual cover fire is given. Intellectual cover fire is given that divert attention to Mohammad Shami, take away the attention from the real bigotry of Pakistanis. Sir, keep one thing in mind. We are very proud of Mohammad Shami. All Indians are. That hate campaign also came from Pakistan. You also know that. But don't worry, sir. We will expose all these bigotisms of Pakistan. Don't worry, sir. We will. These Qaeda bigots will be exposed on India Today. That is all I have time for. To all my guests, many thanks for joining me. I need to take a quick break here. Up next, top challenges for a law on cryptocurrency and lots more coming up on Business Today with Udayan Mukherjee.